literally shaking right now. Please just stay and listen to this because it's really, really important. About a month ago, I received a PR package from Daily Harvest. So I ate the French lentil leek crumbles, and you're gonna understand in a minute why there's this fucking weird packaging thrown away in my trash. The following day, I started having extreme stomach and gastro pain and went to the hospital, the ER, in the middle of the night. When I was in the ER, they couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. I had elevated liver levels, and then there was some bacteria in my urine. They thought I had a UTI, gave me antibiotics for 5 days. I went home. The 5 days of antibiotics go by, and then immediately I started getting this pain again, but it was even worse, and I had 101.8 fever. So I went to the ER a second time. They literally tested me for everything: hepatitis, mono, gallstone. I had to stay overnight in the ER, and I literally had a CAT scan, a ultrasound, a vaginal ultrasound, and so much blood work done. They literally couldn't figure it out, but I still had extremely elevated liver level. For the last month, I still haven't drank. I'm seeing a liver specialist this week because we need to make sure that everything's okay. Before I went to the hospital the first time, I had taken a photo of the food packaging because that was the only thing that I had done different in my routine. Fast forward, I just got this email from their PR, but there is now an investigation going on into this product, and this was the one I ate. And just wait, I just started Googling the product to see if anybody else was talking about this. People have the same exact symptoms as what I was having: elevated liver levels with no explanation. This person below, blood work, a CT scan, an ultrasound, and still elevated liver levels. It's so fucked up, so crazy. Story after story on this thread is the same. It's all the same types of symptoms. And I was thinking just now, maybe when I got this, I got it a little bit early because I got a PR package. So maybe it was like before people really started to have all these symptoms, because mine was a month ago. This is honestly so insane. Like, this post says that they're deleting things on social media to keep this quiet. This is crazy. And honestly, if the below is true, that is so fucked up. I have had to adjust my entire life the last month to deal with this. And part of me is grateful that I have an explanation of what's going on, because I've never had a health issue like this before until literally I ate this. That's the only thing that was different about my routine until I started having this issue. So serious PSA, if you have this product, throw it away, do not eat it, and contact Daily Harvest. This is not okay. And I am not the type of person to put any brand on blast, but this is really, really serious. People are having serious health issues.
All right, y'all, I am freaking out. It was just brought to my attention last night that there is something going on with a correlation between the Daily Harvest French lentil leek crumbles and the health issues that I just experienced. A little over a month ago, Daily Harvest sent me a PR package with their new lentil crumbles, but I didn't first try them until May 29th. And that date is significant because that's the first night I tried them, and that was the first night that I started having symptoms of stomach ache, like extreme stomach ache. The next time I tried them was June 6th, exactly a week later, and that is the night that all of this went downhill with my symptoms and everything got so much worse. I had to cancel my trip to Mexico and basically just sit with fever and chills, stomach ache, headache, in and out of doctor's office, countless blood works, urine tests, CT scans. I got hospitalized. I spent 26 hours in the ER, ended up getting an MRCP, which is like a special MRI scan of my organs, and I had jaundice of the skin, yellowing of my eyes and skin. They freaking took my gallbladder out. That I don't blame the doctors for this at all. We were trying to find a solution. But my life has changed forever, and the only thing that changed in my life was eating these crumbles. I haven't had so much as a cold in 7 years, and it is like pinpoint to the time that I eat these crumbles and these symptoms came on and just like took me down. Like, I was in and out of the doctors in the hospital. The only thing they could figure out, I had elevated LFTs like in the 400, 500, 700s, elevated bilirubin. They took my gallbladder out. Like, I had surgery. I had an organ removed. There is an entire Reddit thread about this in the Daily Harvest crumbles and people getting sick and having elevated LFTs and liver issues and fever and chills, stomach ache, hospitalizations. This is extremely serious and should be taken seriously. Like, look at this. Like, people are in the hospital. I'm the only one that I know of so far that's had to have surgery and an organ removed, but this needs to be getting attention. Apparently, Daily Harvest has sent a PR email to some people who received the PR package telling them not to eat the crumbles, but I have not received an email at all. I have no idea what to do from here. This doesn't seem like a coincidence. I don't know what to do. My life is literally changed forever. I had an organ removed. I don't know what I'm supposed to do from here. I am calling the FDA today to report this and set up a time for them to come pick up this bag. What do we do from here? Hey y'all, I'm coming on here with a quick and very important update regarding Daily Harvest. More and more people have come forward, and this is just a lot bigger than I think any of us imagined. And so I just want to make sure that I use my story and my voice and my platform to help all of us that have been affected by this. And so with that being said, I did seek counsel, and my lawyer, Jeffrey Bowersox, is ready to help all of us and is ready to hear from you. If you consume these Daily Harvest products and became sick, please, I encourage you to reach out to him and tell him. If you have the product still, do not throw it away. Keep it in your freezer. Ziploc it tight. Keep it. Do not throw it away. Even if you don't have the product anymore, you still may have a case. My lawyer, Jeffrey Bowersox, will help you from here. I am so sorry to all of you that have been affected by this. This is such a traumatizing and just horrible experience that we're all in together. On June 6th, I eat these Daily Harvest French Lentil and Leek Crumbles, and within minutes of consuming, I come down with the worst stomachache of my life, fever and chills. I go to bed. Over the next few days, symptoms just continue to worsen. I go to the doctor. I get countless blood tests, CT scans, MRCP. I'm hospitalized, and basically doctors think that taking out my gallbladder will help alleviate symptoms and help my liver not be damaged long term. My liver enzymes were in the 300, 400, 700s, and that's all they could figure out. If you have these crumbles, do not eat them and do not throw them away. Keep them in your freezer. All of this led to me getting my gallbladder removed. Like, this has altered my life forever in many ways, and some ways we can't even imagine yet. Time will only tell. Daily Harvest is doing their best to stay as quiet as possible and not release any new information, any results to help people, and they're making no loud statements to try to prevent further people from being harmed by this. We on social media are the ones spreading the word and hopefully saving people from this horrible experience and hospitalization and potential liver damage. So continue to spread the word. If you also consumed these crumbles and then became sick and you want to tell your story and speak to someone, my lawyer, Jeffrey Bowersox, is listening to everyone's story. You can email him, no cost to you. Email him, call his toll-free number. I'm going to put it right here. Tell your story. Feel validated. Feel like you have someone in your corner fighting for you because you're not alone. We are all in this together. I am pissed off. I am traumatized. I have so much anxiety about this, and I know so many others do as well. And so I just want to personally say I'm so sorry on behalf of all of us that we have to go through this. But, you know, this is just the beginning. The fight continues. The fight is now.